Once again, thank you for watching. Please, before we get started on this video, hit the subscribe button. It's free. And if you really want to be solid, like and share this video. Welcome to another episode of Everyday Home Improvements. I'm owner of Everyday Home Improvements, Jamie Madison. I'm also your host. On today's episode, we're going to show you how to basically strip this existing deck down to the framing, and then we're going to put all new Trex decking, composite deck boards on it, and we're going to give it a total facelift. We're also going to do the vinyl railings, white rails with black spindles. So this is how you tear a deck down and make it new again. We start by removing the railings and spindles, then we move on to the deck boards. To remove the deck boards, we are using a shingle eater and a pry bar. Once we strip the deck down, we then cleaned up around the deck. Make sure that you rake up all the area and run a magnet for any left behind nails or screws. We were left with a ton of nails sticking out through the floor joist, so we took a circular saw with the metal cutting blade and we cut them all off. Once we were done cutting all the nails, it was time to get the framing right before we can lay the deck boards. So this is what we did. So we're going to sister in some 2x10 by 16 pressure treat it, because the tops of these aren't in the best condition everywhere. So we're just going to, every 16 on center where need be, we're going to add 2x10 pressure treat it. We already added all of our ledger locks everywhere for our ledger. And we're going to add some of these ties. We're going to use these SD connector screws, 1.5 inches, to secure the joist hangers. Make sure to put the crown up on all your boards, and it would be good to run a string line like we did here, because you don't want your deck to be up and down. You don't want it to look wavy like the ocean. So a lot of the old framing would have been like that, so we fixed that with our new framing. So we use doubled up blocking, and we're placing them everywhere our post-ups are going to be. So for the outside boards, we're going to do a picture frame, and you're going to want to use the boards that don't have grooves. Some have grooves for the hidden hangers, which we're going to show you later. That's for the main field on the deck. And for the outside edge and for all your stairs, you're going to want to ungrooved. So I like to picture frame it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I picture frame it around the border, and then I'll run my boards regular.
No, it's because it's caught. It'll go down a little bit.
Another one.
Good? That was wrong.
These come with plugs. When installing the plugs, make sure that the grain on the plug is going in the same direction as the grain on the board, as shown here. So basically you're taking these clips right here, you're putting them in the groove of the finished board and you're screwing them down. When you then take your next board, you're pulling it into the brace like so, and then you're putting another brace opposite side of it and screwing it down. Sometimes you'll have to loosen a screw on the clip to get the other board to lock in. We're loading the deck with boards as necessary as we go along, and we're making all our cuts up on the deck because it is a fairly large deck. It's roughly 14.5 feet by 24 feet. Pretty much it's as simple as that. If you'd like to learn how to put the railings on and how to build stairs and do the skirt board, we have videos coming for that. Please, once again, like, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much for watching. If you ever have any questions, feel free to ask. And if I can answer them and help you out in any way, I will do so.